Hi everyone, it's Angela with Create Your Future. Happy Saturday. I am back with a new video. Today I'm going to be talking about reacting, and this is because someone asked a question on one of my videos about how do we not react? What does that really mean to not react? So I'm going to go into that a little bit in depth to help you with this issue. Guys, I do want to remind you about our free course that we're giving away. If you sign up for our mailing list, you're going to get the course, How to Find Your Blocks to Manifest Anything. Very, very important course. It's had a lot of great feedback. So I encourage you to check that out, as well as my own course, Awaken to I Am. This is a super foundational, powerful course. It's designed just to help you step into your power to manifest anything. Does not matter what you want to manifest, but to really become grounded in who you are created to be as a conscious manifester, to understand your birthright. And lastly, if you want to work with me, I am available for one-on-one coaching. So you can look in the description box for any of those things, my course, our free course, and one-on-one coaching with me. And I would love to work with you and help you with whatever it is that you want to manifest. So check any of those things out down below. All right, guys, let's get into this topic about reacting or being triggered, we could say. So first of all, when we are talking about reacting in this field of manifesting, it's not reacting so much in the 3D, but it's where you are emotionally, where you are in your state of being when things are happening around you, right? So when we see negative things come up in our experience, if we are shifted now in such a way that we resonate with that negative experience. So we've shifted lanes. We've jumped from the lane where we were focused on our outcome. We were feeling good. We had something negative show up, and then we shift now into a different lane where we are looking at our 3D, looking at that experience and allowing it to create fear, unbelief, doubt, anxiety, all of those emotions. That is reacting because we are now resonating with the 3D. We are not resonating with the faith and the end goal and the thing that we're working on. So what we do, what's the most important thing, I guess, to say is to stay aware of those states, those feelings. So when you shift, when you're reacting, you will feel that within. You will feel the anxiety. You'll feel it right here. You might feel it in your stomach, but you feel that coming into your body experience. So stay aware of that. Notice, pay attention, and begin to work from that, your awareness of what's going on internally. Now, I want to say right off the bat that if you are dealing with someone, I think the question that was put in the post, was how do you deal with the 3D when you're wanting to manifest a happier version of your person, but they are showing up depressed and sad and things that you're not wanting? How do you deal with that? So first of all, I just want to say you are always free to remove yourself from the situation. Sometimes, especially if we're not really firm and confident in our belief, and we're seeing that thing right in our face, sometimes it is very difficult to get over that hump and believe, and to continue to believe when we see something right in front of us that's telling us the exact opposite of what we are trying to manifest. So you are always welcome to remove yourself from that situation. You are not going to mess anything up. I don't care what your person says. I don't care if they make a threat, if they're angry, if they tantrum. Doesn't matter. You can remove yourself and not have to be around that thing that you don't want to see. So that's the first thing. You can always do that. Remove yourself from what you're looking at and work on that belief system when you get away from them. Reframe your thinking about your person, about who you are, about the story. Get that fresh in your mind, not what you were just seeing. I think so many times we are so afraid to upset someone or to hear what they might say, and we're afraid, hearing their words is just going to create more difficulty in the relationship. No, you're in charge. They're always going to be there. They're always going to come back. They're not going to go anywhere because this is your reality. So get yourself away from the thing that you're seeing if it is very triggering and you can't get a handle of it while you're right in the middle of seeing that thing that you don't like. That is okay. You can always do that. You can always do that. You will never mess anything up, okay? I want you to know that. So the second thing that I want to say is if you want to stay around your person and they are showing you all those things that you don't like, in that moment, even when you're seeing the things that you don't like, affirm for that version that you prefer. Don't interact with what you're seeing. I would not argue and gripe and complain with your person because then you're just kind of feeding it. You're participating with it. You are aligning yourself with it. But go within and affirm for that version that you prefer to see. Soothe yourself in that moment. You can tell yourself, I know that this is just an old story pushing out. I know that I'm in charge. I know that they're just reflecting an old assumption that I've had about them. I know that it's changing right now in this minute because I am choosing to see my person happy. I'm choosing to see my person full of joy. I'm choosing to see my person committed. I'm choosing to see my person in love with me. I'm choosing whatever it is. My person is mature. My person is a good provider. My person is on the same page with me on all subjects and everything in our relationship. Whatever it is, go within and affirm and soothe. So the whole name of the game here is to keep yourself stable internally. So if you can do that, if your person can be showing you this sad, depressed, unhappy side, but you can go within and you can begin to soothe yourself and say, no, that is not my end. That is not where we're going. I know that I see this new version. I know that I'm in charge. I know that this is fine. I know that it's all coming from me. I know that it's turning around. If you can soothe yourself and you can begin to get very calm, then fine. Let that continue to just play itself out. You take care of you, soothe yourself, and internally remind yourself of that story and your end goal. And guys, I have had people in my experience in a moment where I'm feeling triggered and in a moment where I'm thinking about a past thing that was upsetting. I've had people in that very moment when I shifted my thinking turn to me and repeat word for word the thing that I was affirming, the thing that I was focusing on, the new thing, the better thing that I was putting my attention on. It works. When you make that decision, when you get strong, you get very disciplined and take your power back in your emotions, because your emotional state is that power state. Take it back and internally say, no, this is not where we're going. No, you're a happy person. No, our relationship is amazing. You take it back and begin to affirm, and you will probably see a shift immediately in that experience and in that moment. So you can do that as well. Now, behind the scenes, underlying, I guess I should say, all of this is in those moments when you have your quiet time, when you're not with your person, when you're in your own home or you're in your own space. Work on that inner belief. Cultivate that confidence in who you are. Remind yourself, it doesn't matter what's going on around me in the 3D, because my end goal, my end desire is going to be what shows up for me. I am unmoved. I am unshakable. I am the God of my reality. I am strong. I am confident. I feel the strength within me. I easily self-soothe. I easily build up this confidence. Work on that inner belief. It's like lifting weights. It's an internal weight system that you are strengthening. It's like going to the gym when you have those quiet times where you're working on your inner belief system. Don't fail to do that. Don't put all of your attention on your person. Spend time building you, making yourself the priority, building up your inner belief system, getting really strong, feeling very confident about who you are. And the stronger you get, when those triggering moments do come up, you're going to very easily shift into that state where you're just comfortable, you're relaxed, and you're not moved. And the more you do that, the less you're going to see of that old version of your person. So it's all about you taking ownership for your feelings. It's all about you soothing yourself. It's all about you getting into a calm state. That's what this is about. Being triggered and being reactive is really based on your internal state, your emotional state. And of course, it's recommended to not engage with what you see in the 3D. If you don't like it, remove yourself, or internally just do that work in the moment and don't engage with it. Don't interact with it. Don't continue to give your energy to it in the 3D. Pull yourself in, do the work internally, and build that very, very strong foundation so that as you build your house, as you build this new relationship, as you build this story with this new version of your person, you've got this amazing foundation that's going to hold you up. It's your belief system. It's strong. It's full of confidence. It's full of knowing. So that's my advice when you're dealing with those triggers and when you're seeing them in your experience and how, what do I do? How do I not react? And I know we say that a lot, don't react. You're always free to remove yourself or just go within and work on it and refrain from engaging with that behavior in the 3D. If you do, you haven't blown it, okay? Don't feel like you've blown it, but take your energy back. Your energy is internally. It's your emotional state. It's where you're putting your thoughts. It's what you're focusing on, reminding yourself that you've shifted to that lane where you're now on that trajectory, where you are headed towards this version of your person that is everything that you want, everything that you are creating them to be in your experience. So I hope I addressed that and answered your question. I've encouraged you, I know that seems to be one of the biggest challenges is how do we deal with the 3D? It's getting very strong internally. That's how. And then sometimes simply getting away from that thing that triggers us, working on ourselves, or in that very moment, soothing yourself, reminding yourself of your power, not giving that power away for a fight, an argument, for griping, complaining, doing the work internally. Okay, that's what it's all about. And you can do it. I've had things shift just in a moment's twinkling of an eye, as Neville says, when I go within, check on myself, check that feeling state, identify where I'm at, and then shift my thinking and remind myself of the power. So that's what we do. If you want help with it, if you want me to encourage you, give you more advice, go more in depth, get more detailed in your particular situation, schedule some coaching with me, and I would love to help you. Alrighty, guys, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for all of the really kind comments on my videos. I appreciate it so much. All right, guys, bye.